Hello, people. Welcome and thank you for tuning into our BetteryHub channels Live by Design series. Thank you so much, as today is our first session of the Live by Design series, and we have a very special guest whom I'll be introducing you soon. Now, our Live by Design series is your weekly dose of transformative business ideas and solutions, where we bring you entrepreneurs, business owners, and experts from the financial industry on how they grow their businesses, build up their influence, and more importantly, making a difference and impact beyond their financial industry. So stay tuned and engage with us to learn how these leaders got to where they are today and discover their X factor. I'm your host, Sakti, certified and qualified to bring you satisfaction and a whole lot of action with our guest today. Now, today I'm definitely very, very thrilled. Our guest speaker, Esra Manurung, a speaker, a writer, million-dollar roundtable honor roll, sales coach. Married for over 23 years and a mother to 4 children, Esra was working in an administration department for a bank for 9 years. She joined as an entrepreneur in life insurance business 17 years ago and achieved her first million-dollar roundtable in 2005. She continued to achieve the top of the table achievements, and inspired more than 40 agents in her agency to similar success. Now, currently, she's a 15-year MDRT member and was honored with the title of Honor Roll Member in 2020. Now, she has been invited as a guest speaker in a nationally televised talk show, Kick Andy, and where she had given the incredible opportunity to share her life-changing story. Now, Esra decided to continue her journey as a speaker and a writer. And in fact, she just launched a second book for women's empowerment. Now, with the motto, everything starts from home and right belief, right living. Her passion is to help people with what she has learned from MDRT. Now, it has also inspired her to build the Maharani Foundation, which we will definitely be talking about, a non-profit organization to empower women in a country since 2018. Currently supporting her husband in building a new agency channel for established insurance company in Indonesia as a sales coach. So be inspired on how Esra's journey to empower herself to live her life by her design. So without any delays, let me invite upon Esra. Hello, Esra.
Hi, Sakti.
Hi, Esra.
Hi,
first of all, thank you so much. Yeah, and we are so glad, Esra, for you to join us for today's show. And in fact, for our viewers, I just want to tell you, I met Esra a couple of years ago in Penang when she came up, and she spoke as a speaker about being an MDRT qualifier, and I was really inspired, and I think that was one of the reasons why I decided that MDRT is the way to go for myself. So thank you so much, Esra.
You're welcome.
Yeah, and for the viewers, as we go on for our today's session, feel free to engage Esra, ask her questions. Esra is really knowledgeable, and I'm also, I'm always amazed with Esra's energy. A mother of 4 kids, and she does so many things. I just wonder, Esra, where do you get all this time from, or this energy? Where do you get it from?
The energy is everywhere. You can get the energy from other people. You can get the energy from your children, the energy from your meditation, books. For me, I add it into, I read Bible. You can have the energy from your mentor. If you are hungry enough, I believe there is a lot of energy around you.
Yes.
It's very simple. I grab the energy every morning, and how I increase and strengthen the energy in me is by maintaining the attitude of gratitude and grateful, to be grateful for everything that you have, not only for one thing, but for everything, for good and bad, for happy and sad. You can be grateful of everything, because I believe, Sakti, that everything will benefit you if you just want to learn something from it.
Yes, definitely.
Yes.
Thank you so much. And
Yes.
I always aspire to be like yourself, Ezra. To have that energy, to be driven by you. Now, Ezra, let's move on. Let's talk about
Yeah, let's
yourself.
go.
Yeah, the journey behind your current success. Um, about yourself. On your
My
early
journey.
days from working in the administration in the bank, to being an MDRT honor roll achiever in the insurance industry. How did that journey transpire?
Yeah. I still remember the first day I want to change my story. I want to change my life. It's 28 years ago. I
Wow.
decided to change the story of my life. And Sakti, it is very, very amazing that I don't understand that actually life is about your decision, what you decide. So 28 years ago, I decided to change my life. I want to make it into something great. Then life lead me to meet life insurance through my husband.
Ah,
Ivan says to me that if I want to take care of the kids, I want to be a good wife, I want to enjoy my family, that I need a job that give me a little bit flexibility but unlimited income. So my husband is the one who says to me, life insurance. You just go to life insurance. I said, I don't know how to sell. I don't know how to do it. I don't understand life insurance. I don't believe in life insurance. Later on, I know from MDRT that you don't need to believe life insurance because insurance is not religion. You just need to have it. You just need to buy it. So I joined life insurance because of my husband. Then the challenge that I faced in my previous years is how to sell these products. Thank God I met MDRT. Why I made MDRT? Because the moment you decide to make your life great, and then you need to add the principle. My principle, whatever you do, you need to aim high. You need to aim big because probably you will never achieve it, but believe me that you will be known as one of the best.
yes.
So
And,
I
and
dream, yes,
yeah, no, in fact, a lot of people have this misconception that MBRT is just an award, but actually it's a way of life, right? It's about putting yourself in a certain level of benchmark that you are in the top 5% of the world, and that's meeting those people with that kind of level of energy, the mindset. So I think that's how great MBRT has been for a lot of
it's
people.
incredible. It's an incredible community. I really, really think that I met MDRT in my early career. And when I want to be an agent, I decide to be the best in the world. This is crazy, right? For some people, what? You want to be the best in the world? Yeah, I do. I want to be the best in the world. So, life is very simple. If you want to be the best, then you need to learn from the best.
Yeah.
You need to be around the best.
Yes.
You need to connect with the best. Then I ask people, who is the best in industry? Who is the best in life insurance? Who know what best? Who know what is the best practice? And they said to me, MDRT. I said, what is MDRT? It's an association. You can connect to them by being their member. I said, what? Yeah. And if you want to learn from them, you need to fly to go to Chicago. You go to United States and then you learn from them. Then I come to my dad. I said, Dad, I want to be the best. So I want to go to United States to learn from these people. So I need to achieve MDRT. Your job is to pray. My job is to dress up, show up, and see the people.
I always
Then
remember that.
yeah, yeah. So me and my dad, we become team. His job only pray. My job is to do the job. So 2003 I failed. 2004 I failed. I said to my dad, Dad, you need to pray harder. I didn't achieve it yet. So if your prayer been answered, I will buy you a car. Oh, my dad was so excited. Oh, what? You're going to buy me a car? Okay, I'll try harder for you. So in 2005, we made it. I achieved my first time MDRT. And since that day, I learned from MDRT until today. I achieved honor roll member, 16 years.
Wow,
Yeah.
amazing. I aspire
Yeah.
to be just like you, Esra. You know,
Yeah,
16
you
years.
too. You are amazing too. I think so many friends here also, they are great. We just need to motivate one each other.
Yes. And Esra, once it's amazing, right? You have come to the pinnacle of being, a court of the table, a top of the table. So many awards in MDRT and the financial planning industry, and then comes the transition, right? Right now, you are a writer, you are a speaker, and a sales coach. Maybe what transpired to go into that journey.
My first inspiration is to, in Indonesia, we have this word. I don't know how you say it in English, bhakti. Like your name is Sakti,
Yes.
but this one is bhakti.
Okay.
I translate it as giving back to your parents, giving back to your country. So this word of bhakti in my heart, I want to give it to my father. That's my first inspiration. I want my father to be proud of me. And then after I achieved my first MDRT, my father passed away.
Ah,
So what is the next inspiration? So the next inspiration, I want to be the role model for my 4 children. That I believe if a mother dream big, then you will raise leaders of the future with the big dreams. So
yes.
I want to achieve the best so I can be the role model for my children. That's the next inspiration in my life. So I'm working on it today. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
And
want
and
my children, yeah.
yeah. Sorry, you're saying, Ezra.
Yeah. The next inspiration is for my children, for our children. I believe they need a role model. They need to see their parents, how their parents live. Not only give them the theory, but they can see how they live. You remember wise people say, your children will always remember how you live your life, not remember what you say.
Yes, yes, and
Yeah,
and that's the best, right? When we live a life and lead them by example rather than just telling them what they should do. And this
yeah,
is a very strong belief as well because I got 2 daughters, and I believe that they always observe and learn much more from us. And what
yeah,
we do day by day is what will influence them to also want to aspire to be. So, you know, uh, that is definitely something that I strongly
yes,
believe. The
yeah,
motivation we
me
do,
too.
right? And
That's
and
why
as
I
like
believe. That's why I believe, Sakti, that everything starts from home.
yes, your motto, right?
Yeah, from father, now my children. And after that, my inspiration is for women in my country. So look at that, from home. Everything is from home and going bigger, going bigger.
Yes, and that's what they always say, right? Charity starts from home. You always do everything from home, and
Yes,
then
yes,
slowly, it will transpire for you to go out there and start influencing
yes.
people. So it's a journey actually,
It's a
and
journey and you don't lose your family.
yes, yes.
Yes.
In fact, the last few interviews I had, and even many books that I've read of successful people who have been very successful, they always say that the biggest, most important thing is never lose track and never lose connection with your family, your loved ones.
Mm,
So
mm.
it's always important,
Yes.
and that's the thing, right? MDRT talks about a whole person concept where you live your life
Yes. Yes.
to the fullest.
Yes.
In fact, I'm inspired by that, and that's why we call our channel Design Life by Design, where you decide how you
Yes.
design your life.
Oh, yes. Yes. I agree with you that if you see a successful life, actually is designed by the owner. It's not
Yes,
like, oh, Shara. No, no. They design it. They
yes,
purposely, they purposely pursue what they want to achieve. So I'm so excited because no matter what happened, your life is your decision.
Yes. There's a saying that says, right, we all have choices. There's no such thing as no choice, so long
Yes.
as you are willing to face the consequence of your choice.
Yes. The
And
moment you understand that you have the power to make a decision, you control your life. You control your situation. That's why in this struggle time, I still believe that my life is my decision, not what happened. Remember, 10% what happened, 90% what you decide with what happened
yeah,
to you.
right, and how we respond. And as
Yes.
well, during this time, right, what inspired you to take on the inspiration, the entrepreneurial road? I mean, of course, your husband came and talked to you. He talked about flexibility and unlimited income, but there's still this, entrepreneurial road is still thinking about risk, right? So, what actually inspired you to go on that road?
To be an agent or to build
Yes.
agency?
To first of all, to be instead of being self-employed in a bank, to be employed in a bank. What inspired you to become a entrepreneur in the life insurance business? You know,
A life insurance business is very unique. I think I think this is the best business for me and for my family. I can say it's not complicated, it's not difficult. Mostly, most of the part of the business is doing by the company, right? The product
yes.
designed by the company, the risk company pay the claim for our clients,
Yeah.
technology also provided by the company, office provided by the company. Your job is to distribute. Your job is just to bring the benefit, the future into clients, into market. That's it. And you get paid. So
Yep.
rather than opening a cafe or opening a hotel or opening a factory, for me, I want a simple business. I want to enjoy my life. I don't want to do like product development, technology development. I leave it to the company. It's their job.
Yeah.
So my job is to distribute the benefit to as much as people and get paid by it. And then I can do my charity, I can do my family, and daily income unlimited. Why not? So I see the life insurance, either you are sales or you are agency builder, both, it's so promising. It's full of the potential. You can have your financial freedom, you can have the quality of life, and you don't have to do all the business. You just do bring it into market. That's it. Bring
Yes.
as much as sales as you can. If you don't want to sell, you create, you develop sales. That's your job. That's my job. I like it. I like it.
It makes a lot of sense, right? To have a choice, to have a
Right.
business where you don't worry about the
Yes.
overheads, but you just focus on the distribution.
Distributing.
Yeah,
Yes.
cool.
Yeah.
And
Very
as well,
simple.
and being an entrepreneur itself, right? And when you decided that you want to be the best, you want to fly with the best, that's where you decided to be an MDRT qualifier. So if you are talking about what are the habits that is important for MDRT aspirants, agents out there or planners out there who say I want to become an MDRT, are there any specific habits that you think is important for them?
Oh yes, sure. If you read book The Secret, I believe you
Yes,
read
I did. I did.
that
I
book.
saw the.
Yeah.
I even saw the documentary as well as the book, so I love that.
Yeah, I like it too. I read it many times. And asking and approaching is the most important habits we need to have and do every single day. Asking and approaching people to bring you into their financial planning, to bring you into their dream, asking them, approaching them. Because you ask 10 people, maybe only one who responds to you. That's okay. That's okay. You approach 20 people, two will respond to you. That's fine. And what happens with 9 people you approach and they don't respond? What happened with that? People say that, lost, nothing happened. No, something happened with the 9% who are not responding to you. You know what happened? They build in you the competence. They build in you perseverance. Build in you determination. Look at that. Even more precious than money. You lost nothing. You lost nothing. One, your client, from 10 people you approach, one become your client, so it's turning into money, right? And 9 into competency. I like it.
Right. And you actually said or specifically focus on the right thing, because today when I talk to the guys in the industry, I think they are always worried about the fact, like, how do I approach people? They are always reluctant. But I think sometimes it's not about having the mindset of doing sales, but actually adding value to people.
Yes.
I think it's a mindset as well, right? I mean, what are your thoughts on this?
Yes. Sales, 80% is mindset. 80% is what you think. 20% is the strategy. When your mindset is right about selling, then your result will be right. Some people very, reluctant, like, oh, I'm shy, or what people would think about it, what my friend will think about me. 9 of them will think that you are annoying. 1 will respond to you, that's okay. So I'm get useful with it. In the beginning, I said, oh my God, this is so difficult. That's why I learned from MDRT. I learned from the best. And you know what they say? Big problem, big money. Wow. So when I see big cases and it's tough, it's so challenging, I told to myself, don't give up. It's a big money.
True.
Then, Sakti, what interesting about life insurance is, without you knowing it, without you realizing that you keep building a skill, not only a skill, but you build in yourself a lot of skill, like, selling skill, time management skill, leadership skill, communication skill. You see, this is the skill that we need to have. No matter what is our job, we need this. And in life insurance, it's full of the opportunity that we can build this skill.
And it gives us a lot of opportunity to actually practice these skills, right? Day to day.
Yeah. Yes, and the skill is not like you come here into the world and then, oh, I'm skillful in selling. No. We develop, like you said, live by design. I purposely develop in me leadership skill, selling skill, communication skill, time management skill, financial skill. We build it. You know why? Because the moment you have selling skill, I told you, you will always have money. You will always have money. So what is bad about selling insurance? It's shaping your potential, shaping your skill. Oh my God, I'm really thankful to be an agent, because now I like selling. I know how to sell. And even in this pandemic situation, I always make money. Not boasting myself, but it's a skill that I developed for 17 years. So for me, making money is a lifestyle.
And sometimes it's about money becomes a tool to live the life that we want. Right? I mean, realistically talking about, people used to say that money is the root of all evil, but actually it's the lack of money that's the root of all evil, right? I mean, if you want to do charity, you should be able to afford to actually help people out there. So I think, yes, it is important to have this thought that even a situation like this does not hinder us from achieving, going out there to be able to earn an income, to actually be able to earn and make money, right? I think that's the key thing about having this kind of skill set.
Yes. Yeah, money is not bad. Money is not bad. The love of money is bad.
Okay.
But money is good. Money is a tool. It's like you say, I like money. I like money. And I don't love money. I love my family. I love my husband. I love my job. I don't love money. Money love me, yes. Okay. Money, let money love you.
That's cool. We will take a bit of time to say hi to some of our viewers. We have a lot of people saying hi to you, Esra. We have Stuart. Hi, Stuart.
Hey, Stuart, my brother.
Yeah, Stuart is here to say hi to you, and we have Iqbal, Muhammad Iqbal. You know,
My friend from Kalimantan. I think he's from
ah,
Kalimantan.
yeah,
Yes.
thank you so much, Iqbal. For joining us in this chat, and yes, thank you, Ezra, even on my behalf and your behalf. For sharing your experience. And
Yeah, my pleasure.
yeah, and let's move on. We talked about the $1 million roundtable. As much as why I'm dwelling in this is that I personally benefited a lot. As like what you said, right? Talking to people who are qualifiers, and my mindset was that $1 million roundtable is just another benchmark, just another award. But I realized that it's more than that. It's basically a lifestyle. You start seeing things differently. You talk to people who are completely, I won't say different, but so fired up. And the question is always, where do these people get their energy? Why are they so passionate about? So, for yourself, Ezra, being an MDRT, COT, TOT achiever, and even currently a honor roll member. Now, what was your secret behind these achievements? In terms of how do you manage your time? How do you manage your activities? Your day to day.
Dream. What makes us different is the size of the dream.
Right.
We all actually equals. We are human. What is the difference? Why you, Sakti, can make something like this? I believe because you have a dream. You have a vision. Where do I get my vision? I don't know. I don't know where it come from. So I remember, Sakti, when I was like 10 years. I was 10 years. I'm in elementary school. I saw in a mirror of my face and I acting like I've been interviewing in the TV. Oh yeah, I give my advice. So crazy. From a humble beginning, from my previous background. But I have that dream to be someone. But life is so tough.
Yeah.
So long that dream, I don't know where's the dream. But when I join life insurance, when I see my friends in MDRT, that dream come alive again. And last year in 2019, I never dream about it. I felt that, yeah, okay, I am MDRT, but I am agent. I'm insurance agent. What is so special about that? I'm just I serve family. I serve people. I help people to get the best in their insurance planning. That's what I do. But then in 2019, I've called from a TV show. They want to interview me, and in Indonesia, this is the biggest TV show. And in 2019, the dream that I dreamed when I was just 10 years, a little girl in elementary school, it happened last year. I said, what? How can this happen? Because they see the changing life, they see what happened to me, and they want to know more, and they believe that I can become an inspiration to more people. That's dream. And now what is my dream? The next dream, I want to help people to achieve their dream. Because when you achieve their dream, it's very, it's perfect. It's perfect. So I want to help more people to achieve their dream.
And that is where we talked about it earlier, right? Your transition
Yeah.
from just being a producer to be a leader in the financial industry, you moved on, and I believe that's where your books are coming out. Being a writer, you speak, and you have started a lot of initiatives out there.
Yeah, and there's so many people, they don't know that they have dreams. They don't know. They forget it because life is so tough for them. They forget about it. They are afraid. Oh, I don't know. I don't believe I can make my dreams come true. But I want to help them. I don't know, maybe I can be their inspiration. Maybe they can read my book, whatever. I want to help people to dream again. Don't worry. Don't be afraid. Don't give up. Dream again, because dream come true.
Yeah. And Ezra, it's very appropriate maybe to bring up this. I used to have a very close associate and a partner in the insurance industry always tell the younger guys, including myself when I was younger, that always wake up employed. And in order for you to feel that you are employed, is you have a big dream or you have something to look forward for. And
Yes.
and I guess this is where, when you have a dream, you wake up in the morning, you are glad that I got another day to
Yes.
embark on the journey. And
Yes.
I think that gives you that energy that you want, right? I mean, sometimes that could be the
Yes.
secret of having all the energy.
Yeah. And in 2013, I learned from MDRT. The more I spend time, the more I learn from the best people. Their energy is like contagious to you.
Yeah.
So I read John Maxwell book, and John Maxwell, one of my mentor, I come to his seminar. He says to the people in the seminar, if you don't have big dream, this is what you need to do. You need to be around with a person or people who have big dreams. You need to connect with them, because you will be part of the big dreams.
Yeah.
Or they will inspire you to awakening the dreams that's dying in you. So I supporting John Maxwell. I become member. I buy his book. I promote his book. Even I invite him to come to Indonesia. We make seminar for him. I remember he said, you need to support a person with a big dream. That's how. You don't like, oh, I have a big dream. Come on, everybody support me. No, you support someone who is bigger than you. Then you will be part of the big dream.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And that becomes big, right? Like Warren Buffett said, right? When you're in a room, stand beside the most influential and smartest person who have big dreams, so that you will have that energy from them, right?
Wow. Yeah, I agree with that. Yes.
And
Yes.
we have another legend, another MDRT legend that I look up to, Bhupinder Anand.
Hi, Bhupinder.
Thanks, Bhupinder, for joining us for the show. Really appreciate. One of these days, I hope we can get you here live.
I will give credit to my friend Bhupinder and Stuart. Okay, Stuart, I thank you so much. One calling from you saved my life. I was decided to quit from MDRT like 10 years ago, and then Stuart called me to never give up, and I come back. And Bhupinder, I read his article in MDRT procedure. Like I read it 20 times. I read it 20 times because it's difficult for me to understand what he tried to explain. I read it 20 times and I made my TOT. So,
wow.
Yeah, they are amazing. Yeah. I learned from them.
Bhupinder is definitely listening, because he just say hi from London.
Yeah.
And Bhupinder, it's awesome, when we have Esra sharing so much of knowledge, from the other MDRT. That's the beauty of MDRT,
Yes.
right? When
Yes,
you have
that's the beauty.
support
Yes.
system that's
It's
built.
amazing. Yes.
Yeah. And once again,
Sakti,
yes, yes.
If you see, there's a lot of MDRT member. What's the difference between us? I'm a kind of hungry of knowledge. I'm hunger. I want to learn, because in MDRT you can meet a lot of great people, great producer. You can learn from them, and they're willing to share their knowledge to you. This spirit that I bring back to my country, and I make the Maharani Foundation. Actually, I draw it from MDRT, and I made it useful in my country. Now I am very passionate developing women. I want to help them to change their life, because we have 100 millions, I think, women in my country. They need development. So what I do, I learn from them, and I pick one idea, only one idea, from Bruce Etterington. He said, dress up, show up, and see the people, right? And I do it. And I do it. I do it every day. Just one idea. From Guy Becker, one he said, if you want to become agent, don't be average agent. You need to be the best. Okay, so I said to myself, okay, every day you need to be the best. You will be the best. Then from all of them, I pick one idea. It's amazing, and the result is amazing. So I make a conclusion that life is simple. One simple thing you do every day consistently will soon give you result.
And it's about consistent action, right? That one single thing that you do it day in, day out.
And what is the one simple thing? What is the one simple thing? It's the requirement. As an agent, you need to know what is your requirement. As a leader, you need to know why the company hire you. I believe if your company hire a leader like you, Sakti, they want you to bring more sales. They want you to bring more salesperson like me into your agency, right?
Yes.
That's your requirement. And if the company hire me as an agent, as a producer, what they want me to do, what is my requirement? The requirement, you need to make closing every single month. That's the requirement. So every simple thing that I mean is the requirement. You need to do the requirement. You need to do the necessary.
Yeah.
Closing every month. Bring client every month. No excuse.
It's setting that to be accountable for that requirement, right? It's always about
Yes.
accountability to know
Yes.
that no matter how busy I am, that requirement must be fulfilled.
Must be fulfilled. No excuse. The moment you do it, then we will meet with the principle of performance. There is the principle of performance. What is that? The more you perform, the more you get. The more you perform, the more the company will pay you. I like the law of performance.
Yeah. Right. And this is a word of wisdom that I want every single financial planner who's up listening to our session today. Remember what she said, getting to be clear of the requirement and, to do it consistently. I think this is the key, right? A
Yes.
simple, but yet not an easy thing to do, but it can be done,
yeah.
right?
Yeah, because you know why people don't do the simple thing? Because they are busy with things they cannot change.
Mm.
So I finally understand in life, there is two things you always face in every day. Things you cannot change, things you can change. So what things that I can change? What I think, what I say, what I do, where I want to go, it's under my control.
Yeah.
And will I wake up or I want to sleep again? It's my control. I want to prospect people or I don't want to do it, it's in my control. But how many people infected in Jakarta is out of my control? How many people infected in Singapore? I cannot do any, I can't do my, I don't have any influence for that.
Yeah.
So I'm just focusing on what I can control. And if I cannot control, you know what I do, Sakti? I pray for you. I pray for you. I pray for my country. I pray for London. I pray for Singapore. That's what I can do. Nothing. That's the best that I can do. So I'm busy with things that I can control every day.
Yeah. And I think that makes more sense, right? Focus your energy on things that you control.
Yes.
Now that I learned something new, pray for things that you are not in control and move on.
Let the Almighty do it, not you.
Yeah, well, that's a great one, a good one, really. And
Yes.
once again, Esra from Bhupinder, you are a great role model. And thanks, Bhupinder, and for joining us and giving us so much comments. And once again, Bhupinder, if you are listening to me, hope to have you on our show soon. and
Yeah.
we'll move on. So Esra, we are talking about COVID-19, and I'm sure there were challenges
Yeah.
that you faced.
Yes.
So what were the challenges you faced, and what is your way ahead for the new normal?
You know what I do? I learned this book again. Selling with Attitude is my book. And in the new normal, I decide to make something that I will never forget. So I launched my second book. Rather than I
Oh,
cry, when it's finished, when this will be back to normal. No, I want to do something that I will never forget. If my grandchildren ask me, Grandma, you are the survival of COVID-19, okay? What you do? What you do? At that time, I say, I launched my book. So I want to encourage friends here. Come on, do something that you will never forget. Before this gone, you need to create something amazing. So when your grandchildren asking you, "Hey, Grandpa Sakti, what you do?" And I think Sakti will say, "I start my live streaming."
yes. And I got the grades like Esra and
Yay!
many
And
others to come
Bhupinder,
in.
and soon Bhupinder will be with you.
Yeah.
When you invite me, I check all of the series and I see Stuart in that. Okay, I'll say yes.
Ah, Stuart was the first person in the financial industry that I decided, Stuart, you gotta come on in, And
Yeah,
he was,
I saw Stuart. I said, okay, I'll say yes to Sakti. That's what friends for. That's why you need. Okay, so bring this into the COVID situation. Okay, we don't really connect to one each other, right? Yeah.
yeah.
You know why I say yes to you? Because I saw Stuart in your channel.
Mm,
So you bring this into sales. Right now, what you need to make your clients to connect you with the
mm,
person they know. Because impossible. It is so difficult to go out and finding new prospect, dress up, show up at zero people. You need to adjust how you need to do it today. So what I do, I'm busy, pick up my phone, I call all my clients one by one. How are you? I text them. Hi, how are you? I find four types of people. Number one, they don't even read it. They don't read it. I say, how are you? I wish you are okay. The number one people, they don't read it at all. I don't know what happened. Probably they die. I don't know. Or probably they're busy. I don't know. They don't read. And the second, they read, no answer.
mm.
It's just like I know they read it. And the third, they read, they say, I'm fine. They don't ask you, how about you? They don't ask you. So probably something going on with them. I don't like to assume. And the fourth, they say, hey, Esra, I'm okay. How about you? And these kind of people will be your next client.
Mm.
You need to try. So, oh, how are you? How about your children? See, they care of you. You also care of them. And this is the typical of a client because there is four types of client finally. Number one, that you really like them, they really like you. And the second, you like them, they like you, but it's difficult to meet, very busy. And the third, you like them, but I think they don't really like you. And the fourth, they don't like you at all. I mean, they buy from you, but they don't like you. Happen, right?
Yeah, you gotta accept that.
So, what is your ideal client? Is the A client.
Mm,
You like them, they like you, and the B client potential to be A client.
mm,
Then I focusing on the client that is really care of me too. And they say, how about your business? Ah, yeah, of course. I need to make sales every month. If you know that your family need insurance or need protection, please, you can share my number with them. I'm willing to help them. And then we connect, we chat. We send food to one each other. They send me food, I send them food. See, beautiful. And from these kind of people, I get more referral. Then you need to try, you need to put it into practice. You cannot like, I text people 10 no read. Oh, no, impossible. From 10 there must be maybe 5 no read, 2 read no answer, 1 read only say yes, and 1 say how about you.
So the whole idea is to go out there, do it, and observe. That will definitely. I mean, it's a Pareto straw. Right? You will have these numbers according to this. You will have that
Yeah.
certain percentage that will like you and reply to you.
Yeah, I think only unexperienced people who expect all the people you call and you text will be saying, "Oh, Sakti, how are you?" I wish no,
Yeah.
that's not reality. The reality, you're gonna meet three or four of them,
Hmm.
and that's okay. If you need more people who want to show you they care of you, text more people, call more people,
Yeah.
because 80-20 is the fact. You cannot change it. Okay, there is thing that you can change, there is thing that you cannot change. You cannot change 80-20. It's the principle of all the universe. From 20% who online with us today to from 100%, 80% will forget what we say.
Hmm.
They will forget it. Oh, it's so good, but after that they do nothing. Okay? But 20% of the attendance today, they will think over about it, and I believe 1% will make it into cases, will make it into closing, will make it into something that they really make it.
And we can't run away from this, right? It's always the 80-20 is something that we have no control. It happens. So now the only question is, where do I want to be in that 80-20?
Yes. And
That's
MDRT is 1% from the
yeah.
20.
So yeah. So the good thing is
Wow.
now it's for us to decide where you want to be
Yeah.
within the 80-20, and just work towards it. So it all connects in a way, actually. Your dreams, your
Yes.
vision,
Yes.
where you want to
Yes.
be, and yeah, wow. It's amazing. Now that you talk about it, Ezra. Yeah, COVID-19. As much as there's been a lot of people see it as challenge, it is true that it has been. I have met a lot of people who have said that they have done a lot of things that they can remember, like yourself. You wrote book. I started. In fact, I spent the first 2 weeks exploring what can I do, how do I want to do live streaming, and I thought today it's like I'm enjoying myself. It becomes like a passion and a hobby where I really enjoy. It still helps my requirements. So that's the best part of it, right? So
Yes.
yeah,
Yes. Amazing. Yeah. Salute. Yeah.
and
You know.
and
Mm-hmm.
yes, Ezra, sorry, you're saying.
Yeah. Continue. It's okay.
Yeah.
I
So,
listen to you.
as we embark all these things, right, Edra, so what do you think is the new normal in terms of how the business is going to go towards, financial planning business? What are your thoughts about that?
Don't laugh at me, okay?
Definitely
I'm
not.
so excited. I'm so excited. I think I changed a lot. I don't know when, but I changed a lot. Life insurance helped me to change. Now, the more I see difficulty, the more I see challenge, the more exciting I am. I'm also like surprised. Oh my God, when I change? Because in this situation, I learn a lot. I learn a lot. I gain a lot. Yeah, of course, it's more challenging. But what if the situation, if you see the economy right now, the economy moves from the bottom to middle,
Yeah.
right? And here mostly stuck. But here move. And we need to adjust our mindset that the money is moving here now, in the middle to bottom. There's so many people selling from their home. And then, Sakti, I make my sales coach. I say to friends, like not only in insurance, to my friend, they sell food, they make food, they don't know how to sell. They make cake, they make masker, they don't know how to sell. And I teach them, this is how to sell. Where I learned from my friend in industry, from insurance. Said I teach them, you need to dress up, show up, and see the people. You need to call them, text them, put the status in your message, in your Facebook, in your IG, Instagram. And I really, really mean it, because I think now, Sakti, what people need is selling skill. People need selling skill. People need it. And for us, in the person who for us in industry, we have that. We need to shape it. We need to make it even more shape in this situation. So I try it every day. I text people. I ask them to introduce me to their friend, And amazingly, it is true that 80% is mindset. The moment you think I can do this, the moment you think I will make a sales, I will make the deal, and then your action will be directed by the belief. And I'm so surprised that we can make deal. Even I don't meet them, and the company make the regulation. You can make deal without meeting in person. It's crazy. We never do it before, right?
Yeah.
Like you need to fill the form. Oh, do you meet the prospect? Yes. Do you know them? Yes. Now you don't need to do it. Oh,
Yes.
I see that this is an opportunity. I don't need to go from my home. My client is in the other city, but we can make the deal. It's amazing. It's more simple. I like it. I like it. You know, at 5 o'clock, we already drink tea at home. Oh my God, I said to my husband, we cannot buy this. We cannot buy this situation. 5 o'clock, we drink tea like in our father and mother generation, you know. Before 10 o'clock, I'm still in the mall meeting people. 10 p.m., I'm still meeting people. But now, 5 p.m., drink tea at home. Wow. And still make the deal. Still make the close. Amazing, because the regulation changed. Now, you can recruit agent without busy go to the association taking the license. No. See the if you see the positive, you cannot see the negative. I want to ask you, Sakti. You try to find something in your left side and you stop looking at the mirror. Can you see something? Find something in your left and just turn your eyes there. Yes.
Okay.
Can you see me? Can you see me?
Nope, I can't.
No?
I
Okay,
can't.
now you change your focus. You look at me.
Mhm.
Can you see the stuff in your left side?
No, can't.
No. Look, this is our brain designed. You cannot do both. You cannot be positive and negative at the same time. You need to choose one. And I want to ask you, how long the time you need to change your focus from the stuff in your left and from the screen? How long you need?
Very fast. You just said this
A
is.
second. A
Yes.
second. A second. That's what I do. The moment I fear, I change it into faith. The moment I sad, I change into happiness. The moment I lazy, I change it into productivity. A second.
Yeah.
You need to practice it because
Yeah.
we don't born like that. You know, we need to practice. So when I see the news, oh my God, so many people get infected. I said, no. I want to see the opportunity. No. So train the mind because 80% we control by the mind. And this is amazing, Sakti. If you see the universe, what is the most powerful energy in our life? Is it things you cannot see?
Yeah.
You cannot. Yes, you cannot see the most powerful energy. You cannot see my mind, but is it there? It's there. You cannot see the gravity. Can you see gravity?
No,
You
I
cannot,
can't.
but it's there.
Yes.
So I want you and all friends in this channel, I want you to understand that the most powerful source in your life you cannot see, but it's there.
Which is true, and it's amazing,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Things they can't see, and but being aware that the
Yeah.
energy is there, the
Yeah.
being conscious about it.
Yes. And you being conscious of it. Yes.
Yeah. And
And you will be brave. You will be brave. You will be passionate because okay, the source is here. The energy is here.
and now that we are talking about this, I don't know. You already given the answer for the next question I wanted to actually ask you. In fact,
Okay.
it's like we talk about failures being the best teachers, right? We say that when you fail, when you go through that experience, it becomes the best teachers. Now, what are your thoughts? Are there any specific experiences that you have in this?
Yeah, I asked my husband permission about this. I want to share you my personal life. Like in our early life, my husband is the one who managed the money, and I'm okay with that as long as he's happy. He's happy. But then, right now we do we evaluate that he's not kind of good person in managing the money. So I said, no, from now on I manage the money. You make the money. So yeah, sometimes we talk, discuss about being wise in financial, right?
Yeah.
But I believe the people can be wise in financial because they learn from failure. Okay, they learn from how they do, how they manage. Um, as an agent, I think this is the challenge our team faces every day: how they manage their money, how they invest, how they build their financial freedom. And you need to know in the family which one between you and husband, and you need to be agree to on each other that at the end of the day is for your retirement, at the end of the day is for your financial freedom. And I share about this to my client too. If I say to them, who between you who is good enough to manage the money, and let she or he make decision how much you need to buy from me, because not sometimes not both of us very good, to decide about financial. So I bring this lesson also to the market, to my practice. I said to my client, if your wife's very good in managing money, you need to trust her that she want to buy, but you think it's not now, but your wife think it's now. You need to trust her instinct. Yeah, I believe in my life we learn about that. And the second, we also learn that as a financial planner, sometimes we are overconfident. We are overconfident. I've been MDRT for 15 times, so there's a couple cases that my client in a restaurant say, okay, Esra, I want to sign today. I want to sign today. But because the case is big and I'm overconfident, I say, oh, okay, Mr. Prospect, I want to do it when we are at your home, not here in a restaurant. So stupid. So stupid. When your client want to sign, just do it. Just do it. Because I think, oh, you spend like 50,000 every year, and then we do the transaction in a restaurant. I feel like it's not appropriate. I feel like, oh no, I will not do this. I will not do it. I mean, if I want to buy something 50,000, I will not do it in a restaurant. So look at this. Your client is not you. So if they want to sign over there, right there, just do it. I lost several cases because of this. I don't like get it. And the next day they go to Singapore. they go to Singapore, and in Singapore they buy it. I lost the prospect. Yeah.
Okay.
See, when client want to buy, you need to know the signal. Don't be busy with your theory, busy with your manner. Just do it because the client is your boss. That's the lesson. Yeah.
Right. And I've personally had that kind of experiences myself. So
You
it
too?
is. Yeah.
You too? Tell me about you.
Same thing, when I met up with my client and my client said that, they are ready to go ahead, and I assume that, maybe this is not the best place to be. Or,
Really? Yeah.
yeah. And I decided to, I started assuming that this would have been better, or not thinking or taking in account that, I am not a client. They are comfortable. So that's the most important thing. And so long they're comfortable. So what I did was that I'll tell them, I'll get back to you. I'll follow up with you tomorrow. And
Yeah.
that's it. The next thing, I think I lost the case. It happened
Yeah.
once, it happened twice, and then but the good thing is I got enlightened, and I just decided that it's not going to happen again, and I learned from this.
Yeah.
It's very similar, and I think sometimes, but this lesson, through that failure or the lesson, right? It became so close to me that I told myself I'm never going to repeat that mistake, and it sticks to me. I can never forget the pain of losing or making such a
Yeah, it's
mistake.
so bad. It's so sad.
True. So in
And
a way, I
sometimes
think
you don't get it back. Sometimes you don't get it back.
yes.
Yeah, it just gone.
Yeah, but the key thing is that the lessons, right? It's the lessons that stick
Yes,
with us,
yes,
and
yes.
and it reminds me. In fact, now that I talk to the younger guys, I tell them, look, this is the mistake I do. Don't be afraid or don't be scared of failures, because sometimes failures teach us the most painful lesson. But I think the biggest sin will be to do the same mistake again and again. I think that will be
Yes,
the wrong thing. So,
yes.
and Ezra, let's talk about your motto. When you shared with me your motto about right belief, right living, and you're saying it starts from home, right? So how did you actually come up with this motto? How did it?
Um, because Sakti, I kind of do little observation because I'm an agency leader. We connect with people. I can see that there's people with beautiful mind. There's people with kind of mind. So I really adore when I saw people with beautiful mind. You know what they believe is so beautiful. Like in this situation, they can say to you, "Hey, the danger always come along with opportunity." Right? What is that? It's a belief. You know, I learned from Jim Rohn. He says that from long time ago, from 1,000 years ago, after night, always morning. There will be time you will cry, and there will be time you will laugh again. There will be time you lost, but sometime you gain again. Sometime you are sick, and then there is time you are healed. So look at this. What is this? The mind. And then you can relax. The COVID-19 is not new. Yeah, the COVID-19 name is new, but the pandemic is not new. Come on. 1,000 years ago happened. 100 years ago happened. And now happened. The problem is we are not skillful enough to face this challenge. Then I learned you need to develop a skill to go through pandemic. And we have it, I think, now. And this is amazing because not all generation experience this. So next time when there is pandemic again, we can say, hey, I know the skill. I learned. So look at this mind. But there's some people who are like, oh, this is so sad. I cannot go prospect. Look at them. Today 10 dies. Oh my God, yesterday 10 dies. Look at this mind. What they think about. And people sometimes think that is, oh, I was born like this. This has happened to me. I'm like this. No, no. Remember, you and I have power to decide what we want to think. That's why you need live streaming like this. You cannot see our mind, but you can feel it. You can listen because the energy is contagious. You can see the more beautiful your mind, the more high your energy.
Yes.
Okay, Sakti, I wanna ask you to think about, people pray, right?
Yeah.
People pray. But when people pray, mostly, when people pray, when they
When
are happy
um,
or
yeah,
when
usually
they are,
people pray when they are sad, when they are facing challenges. That is when
yes,
usually people pray.
yes, when
Yeah.
we fail, no
Yes.
way out, right?
The
The
downtime,
people
right?
pray. Yeah.
Yes.
If you read the book of The Secret, you learn the energy
Mm.
because the infinite supreme cannot be approached with negative energy.
Mm.
So when you pray, you are depression, you are sad, your energy is negative. You cannot approach the infinite supreme. Attract like attract. The law of attraction. And when you are low, you cannot attract your client. You cannot, you are not powerful.
Mm.
So how to change it? A second,
Yeah. Switch.
switch to the high energy, to the positive energy, to be optimistic. Because, to be happy, to be optimistic. It's not depend to how is the situation in your country. No, I saw so many people here make money. They make money. My client tell me, she make money only in a second because she just example. I can see these amazing people. I say to her, "Hey, what do you do in pandemic?" I make money. She said, "What do you do?" I sell my US dollar when it's like 17,000. I make billion. I said, what? Oh, I'm jealous of you. I'm jealous of you. See, look at that. When you connect with this kind of people, then you will be like, I want it, I want it. So it kind of awaken your energy. So I encourage friends, you connect with people with this energy. And when you pray before things worse. Pray when you make planning, not when everything failed and then you pray. You cannot connect because the law of attraction, you only attract what similar to you, like attract. Yeah. That's why I believe, right living.
It makes, in fact, now that you tell me, when I resonate a lot of my experiences, is the truth. When you even started up saying being grateful, right? Waking up every day and being grateful for what you have.
Exactly. That's it. Yes.
That gives you the energy level, the thought process of being happy, to be grateful for things around you. And when
It's
a prayer is done,
it's like classic, right? But it's true.
It's
true.
like what Les Brown say, right? It's common sense, but sometimes it's not common practice.
Yes.
We all know, but we don't do that.
And the dream we talk about, you don't need you. It's not enough to get motivated for your dream. You need to obsess. You need to obsess. You sleep, you think about it. You wake up, you think about it. You eat, you think about it. You are obsessed with the dream, and you're gonna make it.
Yeah, thinking about it day in day out. And
Yes.
and Ezra, having your passion of sales, I can see the passion of making a difference to people. But how, what was the reason or the passion to build the Maharani Foundation? Right now, a non-profit organization to empower women. Now, how did you, where did the passion come about, and why you decided to do that?
From MDRT.
Okay.
MDRT has taught me that at the end of the day, the strongest between us is the one who serves. And I also read it in my Bible. If you want to be great, you serve. So I think after everything that I achieved, I want to serve. And I choose, because the power is you can make the decision. I choose to help the people who will never pay me back. Because they will never pay me back. They don't have it. They cannot pay. And I believe the universe, life, it's beautiful when you give to people and then you didn't expect them to give you back. It's the true giving. That's why I make the Maharani Foundation. I wanna give to people who will never pay me back. Because Sakti, I have experience in leadership. In leadership, when you help your team, you wish you can get paid, right?
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, it's a business. It's not giving.
Yes.
So I want to give, not only business. I want to give. It's just simple as that.
And it's amazing, right? You come to a level, and you will always, according to Maslow hierarchy, you come to a level where a level of actualization that now it's time for me to give what I've gained. And I think that's something that that makes life more exciting, right? More fruitful.
Yeah, I don't know, because I learned in life, like there is a time, Sakti, I am very low, like down, I'm so sad. Like I want to give up. Oh, I'm tired. When you do good to people and people do bad to you, like, oh, I want to give up. I want to give up. But when I at that level, I always remind myself, Esra, you want to stand up again? Yeah. Self-talk. This is what you need to do. Serve. Go. Help someone who will never pay you back. And then immediately you will become strong again. And then I tried something. It is work. It is work. It is work. So I do my foundation. I help people, and then I don't know when the energy comes. Immediately, oh my God, my energy is back. Oh, I'm strong again.
Yeah, and that's what I want to ask. With all the commitments you have, we all have 24 hours, right? So with all the commitments, being a mother, 4 kids, and then you have your job as a sales coach, taking care of your guys, your clients. But that was my next question. Where do you get this energy? But I guess
Surfing.
So it's
Giving. Giving will make you strong. Not like, oh, Sakti, can you motivate me? Yeah, okay. Sakti can help you couple minutes, 2 hours, 1 week. But I give you a secret. If you want to be strong, serve people, help them, help people, and then just give. Don't expect they will pay you, and then you will see. You will feel like there is energy coming from your inside, like overcoming you. It's amazing. And it's not me. It's the universal law. I think it's the universal law. It's there. Someone put it there. I don't know.
right.
Yeah, I'm just tap into the principle. There's a lot of principle of life that I learned these days, and I really like it. Every day at home, work from home, I spend time to learn from salespeople, from leadership, from mindset, and also exercise for our health. Yeah, it's amazing, and I like work from home.
In fact, if you ask me a choice of going back to what it was and now, I love doing what I'm doing now, work from home. Like after this chat, I'm going to go for a short jog with my daughters. I'll come back and I'll do my stuff. So, I realized that, it becomes more holistic.
You like work from home?
Yes, I actually enjoy working from home.
So I'm not alone. I think I'm crazy because I think, why I'm so excited? Because I cannot say it to people. Like people will say, you are boasting. You're so proud of whatever. But I like it. I like it so much. Like, if we back to normal again, yay, I can go to Singapore. I can go to London again. But if we just like this for a couple years, that's okay. That's okay.
Yeah. That's what I felt as well. In fact, I didn't miss much. In fact, I thought that I gained more healthy
me
food.
too. Yes, me too. Oh my God. So I'm normal.
You're not alone. In fact, there was one point of time that I was thinking I was crazy. I was alone.
Yeah, I'm not crazy alone.
Because I got a couple of people who told me, I just can't wait for this lockdown to finish. But there were 1 or 2 of them who felt that, actually, I'm quite happy.
Yeah.
I have healthier food. I don't travel much. I got more time for my kids. And I got so much time to reflect and think about what I want to do.
And we more appreciate our money, right? Because we don't spend a lot. We don't go to cafe. I mean, I'm sorry for the one who have cafe, but yeah, we can make our own coffee at home. We don't buy luxury clothes. We just like live our life with necessary.
Yes.
And just food, and that's it. And health.
Yeah, and it boils down to appreciating the simple things in life, right?
So the needs of the people today is food and health insurance. And legacy, because you don't need luxury. You just buy insurance. I told to my client, you need to have insurance right now because let the money for the food, because we never know when this will going back to normal. So you and we as a practitioner in life insurance, we can make more sales. Don't worry. 80% mindset, 20% strategy, 90% what happened to you, 10% what happened in the society. That's okay. 90% you control.
Yeah, and just focus on things that we can control.
And make something you will never forget. During the pandemic, during the COVID-19.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. And Esra, years to come, what do you want Esra Manurung to be remembered for?
I want to be known as a woman who helped women in my country.
Wow. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So I think that's and I guess the Maharani Foundation started in 2018, right?
Yes.
All right. Okay. So I think they'll be great. Someday when I come to Indonesia, I will definitely contact you, and I will definitely see what I can do, to join
Yes,
you to serve
yes.
and do my part.
Oh, you can teach. You can teach. Uh, in the location that we have library. We have
Oh,
library,
wow.
and we make the library in the pandemic because the children don't go to school. They don't go to school, so we make small library in two places right now. So if you want, you can read books for them in
Wow.
English because we teach them how to speak in English. We teach them how to read multi-language. Yeah, because we want to bring them to the world. We want they dream big. So you can read book for them.
Oh, sure, definitely. I think that's interesting. I will definitely, one thing if I'm waiting for things to change is back to normal will be actually the ability to travel. So if I come to Jakarta, I'll definitely inform you, and I will make my way there.
Yes.
Yep,
Oh
and
yeah.
and I'll do
Also,
my.
Bhupinder, when you come, you can read too.
Okay. So we will have a lot of people coming over to read English books.
Yay!
Right. And Ezra, maybe I'll just say hi to some of our viewers who are here. Um, Asiana, hi.
My friend.
Yeah, she calls you the great lecturer. Thank you
Ah,
for joining us.
yeah. In the pandemic, there's a lot of banker lose their job, and
Mhm.
Asiana is very smart. Before she lost her job, she joined life insurance. So she's a
Wow.
banker actually for 16 years, and
Okay.
she make the right decision. I think so many bankers will follow her. And Sakti, as an agency leader, we have the opportunity to bring more people in our business. There's a lot of people lost their job. We can help them. We can train them to become a good sales. They can enjoy their home and make money. We can help them. We can recruit more people to our business in
Yes.
this pandemic time.
Yes, definitely. In fact, I had a couple of, or a lot of my existing clients, friends, and their family were asking something. Everybody is stressed about uncertainty. Everybody is stressed about how are we going to make our money, whether our job is going to be. How come you're so relaxed? Because in my Facebook, you see me running with my daughters. I'm like playing football in the evening.
Wow.
So they were asking,
Yeah.
why are you? I said because I paid my dues. I made the right
Beautiful.
decision. Many years ago, and right now I'm enjoying myself. When everybody sees
Yeah.
challenges, I
And
see
if you watch this live streaming and then you are afraid of losing of your job, you can contact me, or if you are in Singapore, you can contact Sakti. We
yeah,
are here to help you. We can share our experience to you. So many people need insurance right now. Yeah, spend money only for two: food and health.
yeah. Ezra, we also have Jackie. Jackie Libansing was also in Penang with us when we were
Ah,
giving out our
hi
talk,
Jackie.
and we have
Hi.
Sharifa, a director in Great Eastern, also
Oh,
joining us. Thanks, Sharifa,
hi,
for
hi
joining us.
Sharifa. Thanks for joining us.
It was great, and right now we are coming towards the end. I mean, Ezra, give me a choice. I would go on and on with your level of energy. But again, is there any word of advice for the entrepreneurs? I mean, one advice is definitely
Okay, I
join
like
us.
this.
Yeah.
Okay, listen to me. You know, 80% of people will be down in this pandemic situation. 80% of the practitioner gonna be, oh, I cannot do this, okay? And 20% will say, I'm gonna become MDRT this year. I'm gonna be TOT. I'm gonna be COT. And 1% will make it. And I hope that 1% is you. And listen to me, that you're gonna be remembered forever as the craziest people, crazy people, outstanding people. Because only crazy people can make, something in a situation like this. And I challenge you. I challenge you. Let's do it. Let's become the boss. I believe that MDRT member, COT member this year is different people. These people is crazy. And if you are employee, I want to encourage you. Your boss gonna spot you. This gonna be the next director because this person is crazy. While people down, he go high. Remember Warren Buffett say, when people go down, we go high. So let's go high. Let's go high. Let's become the 1% people who make it. We not only say it, but we gonna make it. 80% is the mindset, 20% is the strategy. 90% is your decision, 10% what happened outside. You can do it. You can do it.
Thanks a lot, Esra. I mean, it's an awesome. I'm going to take on the challenge. I'm definitely. In fact,
me too.
I just challenged my whole group of guys to say this year, MDRT is the way to go. Let's make things more interesting. Since he's going to, if you see challenge, then make a challenge that's profitable and ability to help many other people, right?
Yes, exactly.
And thank you so much, Esra.
You're welcome.
Awesome time already, and I'm so glad. And thanks to Stuart,
thanks Stuart. Miss you.
We managed to connect, and I learned a lot from you, Esra. Thank you so much.
Me too. You inspire me too. Thank you for making this happen. I know you do a lot of effort. You text me for 2 weeks. I didn't read, and finally I read. I thank you so much, Sakti. I think you are amazing.
Thank you. Same to you, Esra. Thank you so much. So we'll keep in touch. And I promise you that when I come to Jakarta, I will read the books.
Let's do it.
All right. Thank you, Esra. We'll keep in touch.
Okay, keep in touch. Bye-bye, friend.
Wow, it's one of the most energetic interviews I had. Awesome to have Esra here. I was thinking I'm going to have a lot of fun, but I never knew it's going to be so energetic and so fun. It's been like 1 hour, 20 minutes. And trust me, I will just go on. And I believe you guys would have also felt the same way. Now, what's more important in any live chat when we have an expert, we have somebody sharing, right? It's to make sure that whatever they have shared, have an implementation plan. There are a lot of nuggets of wisdom that Esra shared. So I think the key thing is, ideas are a dime or dozen. You can decide to just listen and just nod your head and carry on with life, or you can decide to just take 1 or 2 things, put it down as what Esra say, take action. Take action and do that. I think that's important. So of course, because it's a video or live chat that you can actually see it again and again, feel free to look at this live chat again and take down notes if you're not able to. I myself, as usual, I had loads of notes while I was talking to Esra. So with that, thank you so much. And as they always say, in any live chat, the 2 key or most important groups of people, one, the guest who's there to share, and the other is, of course, yourself, the guest. So no live chat is complete without you. Thank you once again for spending your afternoon with us. And please leave your comments and feedback so we can always do it better, because it's always about doing it better and improving. Now it's time to say goodbye. So remember, there were none before me and there will be none after me. Therefore, that makes me the one and only, your truly Shakti. See you next week and keep moving forward. Thank you.